God is still working on you. You're still work in progress. So anytime you feel like you want to be jealousy or that spirit of comparison is triggering your life, count your blessings. Hello viewers, thank you so much for clicking this video again. I'm so excited that you are here today. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for always sharing our content. Thank you for commenting and spreading the word of God. May God bless you. May God enrich you. May God meet you at your point of need. If you're new here or you have just come across this channel, my name is Ruth. Here we teach the word of God, we inspire and we motivate. If you have not subscribed this channel, kindly do so down here. Please subscribe this channel for more inspirational videos like this one. Today I have a very interesting video for you. We are talking about the spirit of comparison. So stay tuned up to the end of this video. Now in this video, I'm going to help you to overcome the spirit of comparison. You know, we are living in a world where people are running, people are chasing their dreams, yeah? People are on the run, people are comparing their lives with other people, yeah? People believe there's a certain age that you need, by that time you should have achieved this, you know, maybe the people you grew up with, they have this, they have that, and you don't know if even you're going to make it in life or not. You just seated there, you're trying to look at your age mates, you're trying to look at the people you school with, you're trying to look at the people you grew up with, yeah, you find maybe they're making it in life. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. So you find yourself, you're comparing yourself with others. We're even comparing our marriages with other people's marriages. I call it a spirit. And when that spirit attacks you, you start developing jealousy amongst your peers, amongst your friends, amongst your colleagues. So in this video, I'm going to outline 3 points that may help you to overcome the spirit of comparison. You know, sometimes I tell people social media has played a big role in this factor, in the sense that you're in your house, you go to social media, you find that someone has bought a new car, maybe even that car is Photoshop, yeah? You find maybe you go scroll your Instagram, you find that people are making it in life. One thing you should know that no one posts their failures. Everybody posts their achievements. So you should be very careful when even you open your social media pages, because it has played a bigger role. Yeah, people have developed a jealousy over their brothers, over their sisters. They don't know what's happening behind the scenes, you know. So I want to outline in this video 3 points that are going to assist you to overcome the spirit of comparison. So stay tuned. You know, one thing you should know, God has a plan for your life. When you were born, God knew what you can do, and God gave you gifts, yeah? And let's not try to disorganize God's plan upon our life and doing things our own way. God knows when to bless you and when not to bless you. God knows when to stop this in your life and when to move this in your life. So let us not compare ourselves with other people, with other people's achievement. You know, that is their time, and your time is going to come. The Bible says that He makes things beautiful at His own time. So why are you trying to figure out things for God? God has a plan for you. And when you start figuring out things for God, that's when you start finding yourself comparing yourself with other people. Yeah? Comparing yourself with your cousins, comparing yourself with your friends. They have this, they have that. Even maybe they're younger than you, they have achieved this. Your time is going to come. God has a better plan for you. I tell people, never rush for things. And when God's time comes, or when God's appointed time comes, what happens? God, you don't even struggle. Things just flows. When God wants to bless you, and when God decides today you're going to build that maisonette, things just flows. You never struggle. When God decides today you're going to drive a Mercedes-Benz, God will give that Mercedes-Benz in a mysterious way. So let's not stop organizing God's plan for our life. What you can do, point number one, if you find yourself being triggered with the spirit of comparison, you can unfollow some people, on your social media handles. Or you can decide to deactivate your account, either permanent or temporary. Because if you find yourself, anytime you go to social media and your comparison spirit triggers, or you start feeling jealousy, when you see other people posting their lifestyle, what you do, try and deactivate your accounts. Or if you don't feel comfortable deactivating your account, you can try and unfollow those people. When you find yourself, you're scrolling and you're looking at Ruth's life, you find that, okay, so she has done this, she has done that, kindly try and unfollow the people that trigger you, because you're going to develop a spirit of jealousy at the end of the day. So my point number one today is, when you find yourself being triggered, anytime you open social media, anytime you open your YouTube, you find people's lifestyle. People are blogging about their lifestyle. They're blogging about their apartments. They're blogging about their houses. They're blogging about so many things around their life. So you find yourself being triggered, kindly deactivate your account. It is not being jealousy. It's not being rude. It is just having respect for yourself and having that safe space for your life. Because you see, spirit of comparison, it is wrong. It is not even healthy for your life. Because when you see people making it in life, as you perceive it on social media, you'll go to your house and even start attacking your spouse, attacking your children, thinking that they are the problem. Where have you gotten all these triggers? From social media. So if you take yourself in a meeting and you find that anytime you go to social media or anytime you open some YouTube channels and you get triggered, to start developing jealousy, kindly activate or unfollow those accounts. Soon as you go back, you'll find yourself, you'll start feeling at peace, because you don't see what they post. You don't feel their vibe anymore. So there's nothing you're going to get jealousy about. There's nothing you're going to compare yourself about. So do yourself a favor kindly and either follow them, or you can deactivate your accounts temporarily as you deal with your issues. God has given us power, and the Bible says, my people perish because they lack knowledge. So use wisdom. You cannot do the same thing. The same thing all over again, expecting different results. You must change your lifestyle. So if your lifestyle in social media, if you keep on scrolling those pages and you find yourself you're being triggered, when you leave those pages, you have to fight people. You have to you feel like your spirit is down. You feel like you have been slapped. Sometimes you leave social media and you feel like, so what am I doing with my life? So you check your life, you find yourself, okay, so Ruth is here. What have you done since morning? You go to social media, you find your friend has bought a chopper. So we are human beings, born of flesh and blood. Those feelings will come. So if you find yourself being a victim, just do yourself justice. It is self-care. Deactivate your account. Or you can unfollow those people you feel like they're doing better than you as you think. One thing you should know, no one posts their failures. So many things are happening behind the scenes. People only post the achievement as you perceive it. They post what they want you to see. And you're sitting there in your house, you're scrolling and thinking that, so these people are making it in life. So do for yourself a favor for self-care and deactivate your account for some time. God has a good plan for you. God knows why you're here. God knows why you are created. God has a better plan for you. Even in the book of Jeremiah, God tells us that God knew us even before you were born, and God knew us by name. So we have an assurity that God knows us. God knows what we can do, and God has a plan for our life. So why do you want people to control your life? Why do you go to social media for people to control your life? You see, people are controlling your life. People are controlling your feelings. So just get assured that God has a better plan for you. Once you have that confirmation, and once you desire in your spirit, and once you know that God has a better plan for me, Ruth, you will never be moved by anything that people post on social media. Because one thing I know in my life, God can do anything at a given time. God can surprise you anytime. Don't compare yourself with anyone. We are in different races. God can bless you in other dimension. It's not a must. If you have a bungalow, that's when God has blessed you. It's not a must that because now you're not driving, God has not blessed you. God can bless you with long life. You can have a car and God will not bless you with long life. We can be staying in the slum, but God will give you long life. So God blesses us in different ways. So kindly do not go to social media and start thinking that people are making it in life. You are just doing injustice to yourself. You are torturing your mind mentally. So my point is that please, if you find yourself getting triggered, once you open those social media handles, deactivate your accounts. Or if you feel like, if I watch Ruth, or if I watch Susan, if I watch my uncle, if I open their pages and I'm being triggered to develop jealousy, do yourself a favor and unfollow them. So number 2 point that you may do when you feel yourself feeling like you want to develop a spirit of comparison, count your blessings. Check your life. You're not where you were before. So, some people can easily make you feel like you're not blessed. You might be in a gathering of maybe friends, and post that, counting the achievements, and you feel like you feel low, you feel like, oh, okay, it's like I'm not blessed. One thing I'll tell you today, that you're more than blessed. You're more than a conqueror. God has blessed you. And because you're still alive, God is still working on you. You're still work in progress. So anytime you feel like you want to be jealousy, or that spirit of comparison is triggering your life, count your blessings. Just remember where God has brought you, how far you have come with God. Sometimes I sit in my house and I just start meditating how God has been faithful unto my life. I have no time for comparison. So I just sit down and start counting my blessings. How God has been moving me from point A to B to C to D. It really changed your mindset. Once you start counting your blessings, remembering how God has beautified your life, how God has changed your life, you have no time to compare yourself with other people. So you can also try that yourself. Anytime you feel like that spirit comes, you want to compare your life with your cousin, my friend, sit in your house or in your prayer room and just remember of the Lord's goodness, what God has done to you. God has changed your life. God has beautified your life. If you start thinking positive things in your mind, trying to remember the obstacles that God has removed you out of. God has made you achieve so many things in life. It's not by your power. It's just by His grace and favor. Once you start remembering that in your mind and focusing all through, you will never compare yourself with any other person in your life. Remember of God's goodness over your life. Let not anyone belittle you. Let no one make you feel low. Let no one make you feel like you have not achieved anything. Tell them that God has blessed you. Tell them I'm not where I used to be. Tell them I'm not where I used to be 10 years ago. God has beautified my life. And once you recognize that in your life, you will change your mindset forever. God has done so much. Check around your life. There's so much to be grateful about. Just be grateful. Be grateful. Let your heart continually sing praises to the Lord. Let your heart continue having that joyful feeling towards the goodness of God. Anytime that spirit comes, sing praises. Remind the devil of what God has done in your life. Remind the devil of the obstacles that God made you overcome. Remind the devil how God has beautified your life. Yeah, be on your own race. Just tell God, I was here in 2020. In 2021, I'm here. In 2022, I'm here. You hold my future. You know where I'm going with you. Me, I always tell God that I'm with you. Yeah. Take me where you want me to. Just spoil me. I always tell God, spoil me. Surprise me today. When I wake up in the morning, I tell God, surprise me today. Because God has surprised me so many times. I've always continually counted my blessings. I tell people, never forget about the goodness of God over your life. Always count blessings. It always pulls your spirit up. And it triggers God even to do many and more things in your life. So I want you to start today to sing praises and count your blessings one by one. You can even do a list and remind God of what God has done in your life. You know, it feels good. Yeah, when you remember what God has done in your life, and when you remember that this man, who is Jesus, yeah, he did miracles at Galilee. He's still the same God who is still in the business of changing destinies, giving out miracles. So why should you compare yourself with another person? Me, God has always given me impromptu miracles, even things that I've not asked God for. I wake up in the morning, God surprises me. You know, me, I live a miraculous life. God has handed over miracles to me, things that even I never expected I can have them. So that only gives me assurance that even God can change my life today. God even can give me whatever I desire. So anytime that spirit triggers, my friend, count God's blessings. Count his blessings one by one. You'll find yourself being motivated, your spirit being uplifted, and you'll continue glorifying him. You'll have no time to compare yourself with other people. Number 3, what you can also try to do, you can turn the spirit of comparison into inspiration. Yeah, if you find yourself comparing yourself with other people or admiring their achievements, you can turn that spirit into inspiration. So just say that Ruth is inspiring me. So just take it positively and tell God, if you blessed her or if you changed her destiny, you can also change mine. You see, when you have that attitude, there's nowhere you will start being jealousy. So once you feel triggered with what another person has, what you do, just believe that that's an inspiration. So just tell God, if you blessed her, so I also believe that you can also bless me. So you leave that window open, knowing that if God changed my life, God can also change your life. So let it inspire you. You see, let other people's life inspire you. Yeah, me, I've seen people on social media and I've admired their life. to be honest now, and it has not allowed me to start being jealous about them. What I do is I get inspired, I get motivated. I tell God, okay, you are still in business of changing destinies. So if you change their destiny, you can also change mine. So let it be an inspiration. Once you change your mindset and the comparison turn to be a positive thing, it becomes very easier even for you to achieve what you want to achieve in life. So you can also try to change your mindset, turn the other coin, and don't feel like it's like you're comparing yourself. But once you see, sometimes you cannot avoid those videos to pop. They just pop. Once you have bundles, nowadays you have internet all over. So the achievements just post from all over. Once you have an Android phone and it's internet enabled, you cannot avoid to have such kind of pops. So you just change your mindset and stop developing jealousy, and just take it as an inspiration and say, okay, if they can do this in 2 days, they can achieve this in 3 days, they can achieve that in 10 days. God, I thank you for their life. And I thank you for their miracles, because I know mine is coming, because we are still the same God. One thing you should know, that we are unique. You're unique, and God has created us in a very unique way. We are not the same. So what I want you to know today, just get inspired. When you see your friends making it in life, just take it as inspiration. Get inspired about the achievement. Do not feel jealousy. Get motivated and tell God, if you bless them, then you can also bless me. I know, God, you change destiny, so you can also change my destiny. So anytime you feel like you're being triggered, turn it into inspiration. So get inspired. If you feel like maybe I've achieved a lot of things in my life at my age, then I think it's a platform for you to get an inspiration and get motivated, and just tell God, okay, I know my time is not yet, but I know the door is not closed. My time is coming. Today, I want to encourage you. Sometimes people who are very close to you can really make you feel bad, and can easily make you feel like your life is in a mess. I want to encourage you today that God can change your life suddenly. And I want to encourage you that we are not in a competition. Life is not a competition, and everybody has his or her own race. So keep on trusting God. Keep on believing in God. I've seen God change destinies. I've seen God change lives that are in a mess. I've seen God bless people, even that people, they were less fortunate in the society. So I want to encourage you today that anytime that spirit of jealousy, of comparison triggers in your life, focus on God. Just focus on God's goodness. Just remember God's goodness in your life. Just tell God that I know I'm here today, but I know you can change my life. So that is when you apply faith. Faith is very powerful. Just continue trusting in God. Continue praying. Do not be discouraged. I know we are living in a world that is full of competition. People want to be better than others. Don't fall in that trap. Just be still and know that He is God. If you have not subscribed this channel, kindly do so. Subscribe this channel. Share these videos to your network. And if you feel like these videos are inspirational to you, kindly go ahead and share our content to other people also. And always watch our videos that I always recommend at the end of every video. Until next time, goodbye.